it's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware.
Where are you from?
Now, who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nights Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
It's your boy Iceman chilling. You got fresh fire. I'd like to say everybody out there, hello, and how are ya?
Niggas gonna act like they don't give a fuck, but a lot of niggas give a fuck. I'm just saying.
A lot of niggas really butthurt, down on.
Some maybe deservedly so.
Oh, I got the list. I got the list.
You got the list
I
dance.
got
Got the list dance?
Yeah.
I got the list dance, bro.
That shit tough, nigga.
But listen, let's freshman, let's start this how we normally started, fresh.
Well, you boy, man. You know, I guess what's got me on fire this week, man. We're gonna preface this thing. Information and not affirmation. You hear what I'm saying? You know me and my walk of life, man. You know, it don't take much to get me fucked up, man, and get me all fired up, man. But this is something, man. We had to go with information, not affirmation, man. I had somebody ask me, you know, what I would do in a random situation, and I told him what I would do. The gentleman looks at me funny and suggests that I'm a man, and why not do the quote-unquote manly thing? I simply reiterated that I wouldn't have done that, and brother, didn't you ask me what I would do? He says yes, and then proceeds to suggest to me that men should do what men should do. And I say there are many ways to skin a cat. Just like there are many ways to be a man. Wrong is one of them if you're looking for affirmation. Looks like that's your situation, bro.
What he said.
Yeah. So it looks like he puzzled. So I asked, how did your decision work out for you? Or work out for the person? Of course, that shit didn't end well. So why the hell you want me to co-sign your bullshit? Bro, did you ask me what I would do? With the information I gave up, I told you what the fuck I would do. Now, what you suggested to me, what I should do or have did, that's affirmation for you. Motherfucker, I'm giving you information. I'm telling you, yo, bro, that's not what you should do. That's not what the person should have did. This is why they shouldn't do it. And you looking at me like, but yo, you ain't feeling me? I'm telling you, nah, bro, I understand what you're saying, but you're wrong in this motherfucking situation. Don't ask me questions that you don't want the motherfucking answer to. Because I'm going to give you information and not motherfucking affirmation. And that's what the fuck got Fresh on Fire. It's crazy, man.
He's got to make sure we get a defibrillator here, man.
It's crazy.
One of these days he's gonna go there.
And blood gas. If he hadn't already turned blue one. But that's what we do, man. You know, fire shit got my man on fire, man.
Yeah,
So, bro,
pretty fired up.
I saw you do the I got the list dance.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Go ahead,
But before we do that, because that, you know, at the end of the day, let's kind of start from the beginning, man. This thing we call a classic, man. You know what I mean? This institution, you know,
Yes, sir.
when we grew up, man, it was a safe place, a safe harbor for, you know, many, man. It was an entertainment spectacle. It was a place that you could see, you know, dudes, you know, at a very young age that, you know, could get down and from all sides of town. You know what I'm saying? It was a place to show your wares, man. If you could get down there, you know, you had a pretty good start, man. If you could do it there, you could pretty much say, okay, I'm one of them guys, man. I'm one of them guys.
That's real.
Yo, hey, good, man. All right.
It was a centerpiece to a lot of entertainment, man. A lot of the festivals and everything, man. A lot of the Storm Classic games down there, man. It was that was a hell of a time, man. It was a hell of a time to be alive, man. Watching the Storm Classic game.
It was hot as shit in the gym though.
Yeah, man. Shit get real crazy in the gym, man. It get real fucking crazy, man.
Okay, that's another story. You know,
No,
it's always hot.
but that's the story. If we gonna talk about the classic, we gonna talk about the conditions, man. That's part of the classic. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, as a fan, I felt it because it was hot that motherfucker.
It was pretty rough.
It's like the Garden. You know what I'm saying? That's the conditions. If you could play there, how could you for, you know, other places for some of the more harsher environments?
So real quick, I just want to do this out real quick. So I played 1 year in this small, right?
Oh God, is this?
This is for a particular person.
Yeah, do we
You
have
may or may not be. Yeah.
We have to do this.
Yeah. You may or may not be watching right now. So I played 1 year, right? Pretty solid year, you know. Me and the boy Tail went to the All-Star Zone. He was far superior, obviously. There's no doubt about that. I was never started a team. But I was the defensive star of the team. I'm proud to say I ripped every point guard in the league. And there's one in particular. There's one in particular who to this day refuses to admit that I ripped him, dog.
What would that be?
Mr. Sean Bay Starkey. If you happen to be watching this show, it's important that you just sit in it, man. Look, listen, it wasn't just you, bro. I ripped every point guard in the league, including you, but not just you. It's okay, man. I love you, man. It's okay, bro.
Shout out to my baby
I
Big
got a
Starkey,
witness
man.
right here that he saw it. You boys he saw it, man. But I digress, man. I'm keeping moving.
Absolutely, man. So listen, man. Let me put this disclaimer out there too, man, because it's with the names being revealed today, right? Of course, because I mean we did this before, right? You know, when we did the 64, right? And it
That may not be where the call stem from, but that's another discussion. It's another discussion.
But with that being said, you know, there are names that are going to be left off, right? But that in no way diminishes your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? You still are who you are. If you let this,
I think so.
you know what I mean? If you let this ruffle your feathers, and we're talking 30-some years later, this is not the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shouldn't ruffle your feathers because, like what my man saying above the rim, you can't change who we are. You know what I mean? You can't change who you are.
Can't
We
change
are, Chef.
the I thought you was dead.
Can't change. We are,
Yeah,
Chef.
you can't change that, man. So, you know, it might be some good people in their feelings. They may not admit it, man, but at the end of the day, we still diminish your accomplishments in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. It don't diminish your accomplishments at all. It don't diminish your accomplishments, man. So let's just put that disclaimer out there before anybody feels get hurt. You feel like, oh man, I can get my just due.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Hey, man, I don't know what classic, man. I started playing in the classics, man, when I was 9 years old. I happened to come outside one day. True, you know what I mean? Everything factual. I happened to come outside one day. Walk around the corner. My man, he was supposed to be there tonight. I hope everything well. Muscle Curtis. Muscle like, yo. Shout out Muscle. He like, yo. We agree to go to the classic draft. Come on. I ain't even know what the classics was. You know what I'm saying? At 8, 9 years old. Man, we walked from, and this was before it was at Van Crow. This one it was over South Bridge. Albert Park. Me, Muss, Corey, Keys, and Snoop walked over to fucking Albert Park and got this fucking classic drag. You know what I'm saying? First coach I ever played for, Mr. Al Booker. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Booker, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Booker, you know what I mean? Taught me a lot about the game of basketball at a young age. You know what I'm saying? And as I got older, you know, man, ghosts. You know what I mean? Darren Keller, you know what I'm saying? Taught me, you know what I mean? Taught me what I need to know. Gave me the heart. You know what I mean? Took me up there, took me up the street. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know what I mean? When it was games at the park, he made sure he stopped at my house and took me to the park to play with the guys. You know what I mean? When open rec was open, he made sure he knocked on my door and told me to go to open rec with Corey and all them playing in there. Told you to go. Yeah, like, yo, you know what I mean? You know, you know what I mean? At the time, they still was young niggas. You know what I'm saying? They still was young dudes, 24, 20. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he got me where I needed to be. You know what I mean? I won a couple championships in the classic. All right. You know, couple number. I mean, I went number 1 once. Some things. Yeah, won a couple number 2s behind Medley. I ain't ashamed to say I won a couple number 2s behind Medley. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's nothing to sneeze at. You know what I mean? I did a little something in the classes, man. You know what I mean? I did a little something, man.
Oh, AG, man. AG was my coach in Catholic Classic.
Yeah,
You want to get to the list?
We're gonna get to the list. We're gonna get to the list. We're gonna get to the list. You want to share some story with Dodge Fresh?
I was talking to the good brother earlier. I was like, man, I never got drafted. I never got drafted because it was always was playing either baseball or softball, so I could never really make it to the drafts anyway. I'm not sure how high I was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to toot my own horn. But sitting back, and I always say, you know, the list is going to have, it's probably not enough people on the list, you know, that's going to get jackets. There's not going to be enough people to get recognized. But like Storm said, man, it's pretty much to bring up the stories, start talking about what happened. You know what I'm saying? In those stories, and all the camaraderie and all this, you know, all the friends, lifelong friends you met, all the people you probably would have never met if you never played the Classic. You know what I'm saying? I started thinking, I said, man, I never got drafted. Man, I was always in a supplemental draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the first time I ever played, I swear, Stephen Muscle Curtis got something to do with me playing. You know what I'm saying? We playing Eastside softball. But we coming from the softball game, even when the game was coming back over the bridge. But everybody, like, half the team, like, yo, I got a basketball game over South Bridge. What's this? What y'all talking about over the bridge? The Stormy Classic. I'm like, yeah, I heard of that. You know what now? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on and come play. And then next you know, I'm on the team. Like, oh, shit, I need some people. I'd be Brady Barksdale. You know what I'm saying? He was putting in mad work on the team I was on. You know what I'm saying? Perry Young had to be on our team. So I was like, okay, I feel a little bit comfortable around, you know, first game. And, you know, we kind of went kind of far, you know, so. And then the next year, didn't get drafted, just came on like, yo, we can use you, you know what I'm saying? We go to the championship. Actually, like the good brother said, somebody can actually verify and corroborate this good brother's story. He ripped every point guard in the league because I was actually backing the man up.
Thank you, sir.
I was actually backing the man up. He was like, he got D, oh, you got D, you just back him up. All right, no problem. And we go to the championship. We lose out in the championship.
Shout out to Slice and Delmont.
Yeah, they got us. But that next year, I want to say shout out to Coach. He don't get enough credit. I didn't hear his name get shouted out. Coach Joel Eastland. Mr. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, Mr. Eastland.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
I should get to the list.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, Chief. This is the alphabetical order.
Hold on.
Chief.
Phil Anderson,
Okay.
Damon Bagwell,
Okay.
Jerry Barnes, Charles Blaylock, Alex Eric Gladstone, Art Bowers, can't go wrong with that. George Porter, can't go wrong with that. Muscle Brown, can't go wrong with that. Lenny Brown, can't go wrong with that. Mike Price, can't go wrong with that. Alex Carlson.
Flavor Flav.
You want to tell the story?
Flavor
Tell
Flav.
the story, bro?
Flavor
You want to
Flav.
tell the story, bro? All right, what you gonna say?
We're gonna stop right there for a second.
We're gonna stop right there at Alex Carlson. And we're gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you the story of the good brother Jimmy Robinson, story of how he actually got his nickname Flame. Yeah, we're gonna bring you today, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna back up a motherfucker, getting in, pretty successful. Now at this time, Flame is a guy, at the time, he's just Alex Carlson. He's just Alex Carlson. And he's known for shooting. So the coach Mike, he's down over the phone booth. He said, hey, yo, man, when you beat the game, man, you gotta shoot, Alex. Nah. Man, you know what? You like my little flavor. You like flavor. You my flavor when you get in the game, man. When you get in the game, you shoot the ball, man. We ain't call you Alex, but you play. So that's where the actual nickname came from, Flame. Coach Mike came down on the phone booth. He said, yo, when you get the game, man, you my flavor, man. You my piece of flavor. You play. You got Alex Carlson who plays. True story.
Now, Matt Sheriff, Doc Sheriff, Paul Coleman, Corey Mississippi Curtis, Joe Cross, Sly, Jermaine Crawford, Cal Coates, Troy Davis, William Tail Davis, Ricky Deadwater, Mark Eggerson, Vincent Gardner, John Gordon, Aaron Goldson, AJ, Carlos Hall, Derek Ham, John Hill, Gunny Jacobs, the David Johnson, Jordan Jackson, Vincent Kent, Carl Leonard, Anthony Law, Chris Law, Howard Law, Jerry Duncan, Marquise Lopez, Jamil Moore, Jermaine Mendy, Andrew Miles, Andre Barfield, Earl Miller, Ray Martin, Daniel Daniels, Danny McDaniels, Eric McNair, Corey Bonzo, Cy Pennington, LP Lloyd Price, Andre Ryder, Lawrence Ray, Devon T.D., Will Sheridan, Bustin' Snow, Ryan Smith, George Stewart, Duffy Kick Daniels in the building, Andy Sullivan, Cleon Stewart, Darrell Dollar, JJ Taylor, Jerome Porter, David Trawick, Darnell Vaughn, Tony Watson, A.T. Watson, Ken Showtime Williams, Mike Winters, Anthony 69 Wilson, Eddie Williams, Tyson Woodard, John Williams, Corey Wallace, Steve Williams, Dana Willis. Oh, yeah. Okay, Storm. All right. Dana Williams. Tracy Howe, Tyler Bellamy, Sierra Malcolm, Monique Foote, Lee Paul, Stephen Davis, Felicia Camper, Yolanda Bear, Dana Rome, Big Avenue, Tawana Midwell, Diana Williams, Natasha Howard, Siobhan Burke, Bridget Benson, Aaron Reed, Lindsay Dial, Marquita Hollingsworth, Khadijah Rustin, Gina Kavia, and Sierra Amanda. Number 100. Demetrius White, Ben Stansberry, first NBA player of Delaware and contributor, AJ English, first NBA player to play in the Classic, LeBron Prophet, first NBA player from Down City, Robbie Ryder, first year in his player, Barbara Spiller, first white player, Freddie Mason, first certified referee, Gerald Taylor, winningest female coach. Okay. In the male division, Brian Wright. In the 9-11, 12-14 division, Joel Eastland.
Shout out to Coach Eastland, man.
Elena Deladonna. And Chuck Brown voted best game ever in the class. Those are the top 100, man. Any discrepancies? Any discrepancies? Any discrepancies?
I don't need no man.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
Huh?
He doing that game.
I don't know, he must have put in something. That was probably like 87, 86.
Chuck Brown, 70 that game.
I would like to see Davis Gardner on the list, man.
Okay, so obviously, so let me ask this question, okay? Because obviously, when you got a list like this, you kind of want to know the criteria. You know what I'm saying? What does the criteria consist of? And what is going to be the factors involved? Is it literally just your performance in the Classic, which you did in the Classic, with no thought to any of your high school production?
I would think so. The Classic. I would
Think
think
just the Classic?
I would think so.
Because of course I'm just speculating unless explained or told otherwise, I'm just speculating. But if it's a Sterling Classic Hall of Fame inductee in the induction, then my first thought would be this is solely based on your exploits at the Classic, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So with that being said, a couple of names stick out to me in terms of what they did down at the Classic solely. If we just talking solely Classic, the first name that comes to mind will be Rashawn Goldsboro, the Bigster. The Bigster was must-see TV in the Classics. Must-see TV for a long time.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
For a long time. Now, mind you, I preface that by saying we're talking solely based on what you did at the Classic. Solely based on that. And the playing field is even. That's just the first thought that came to my mind. Him. Sean Bay Starkey's another one. Solely based on the Classic.
Can we go back to that? Sean Turner?
Yeah, of course. You got to go Vash Turner. There's another one.
I
I
remember.
throw Bash in there.
I remember
Vash been a superstar for a long time.
Chocolate Classics.
He's been a star for a long time.
Chocolate Classics.
Councilman.
Chocolate Classics. Like they were playing in the Classic.
Vash been a name that's been, like every single year, no matter what level he played on, man, he was like either the guy or the guy or the guy. One, two, or
When
three.
he got that AI, they put the ball in his hand. Bash was the big guard at AI. Shit, Bash could do it all though. Shit, Bash, you know what I'm saying? But when they got that AI, they made him a point guard.
So, I mean, just a couple names. What's your thoughts, bro?
Like I said, I agree with you saying. Baker was definitely must-see TV, like hands down. My original thought was I would definitely like to see Mr. Dakevis Nino Gardner. That man put in work. Again, if we talking about Stormins, he also put in work in high school. But Keith,
We talking about Unleash Keys. Come on.
It's a name that I always, from me knowing the guy and seeing him play, he put in work in the Classics at every age level, and I'm surprised his name is not on the list. Ronnie Potts. I'm surprised Ronnie Potts ain't not on the list.
Now I remember.
If we talking about clearly classic work, Ronnie Potts been doing it. He did it every level. 9, 11, 12, 14, 15, 18. He did it every level.
He's another name like Vash. Another name like Vash. That was just, yeah.
He did it every
Uber
level.
talented, young, you know what I mean? And literally just, wasn't terrible, but he was a factor, major factor.
I mean, man, me myself, I got two names. Now, one is going to be a very underrated guy, but he put in some work. He didn't really play that much when he was in 15, you know what I'm saying, 15 and above, and that may be what it hurt. Kev Martin. Kev Martin used to put in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, if we just go on solely on Stormings, he used to put in some work.
You know, another name I ain't see that I was hoping to see. I was hoping to see Hammer on him.
Ooh.
I was hoping to see Dave Gardner. You can't tell me. Hammer would have put in work every fucking summer.
Also, I said it was an outside shot because he didn't play a lot of games, but every time he played, he was must-see TV. And that was Mike Chambers. You know, he was must-see TV, but he didn't play a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I think that one might have just came down to just number of games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That one might have just came down to just volume of games. Not enough volume of games. Because also, you know, I throw another name out there that might fall into that same category. Bertrand Marshall might fall into that category. Not enough activity, but definitely, you know, one of them guys at that particular time.
Now, I don't know because I might have missed these games, but maybe Iceman can tell me because I was like, Low, I've seen Low play, but I don't think I've ever seen him play in the Classic. But that ain't because I've seen all the games or anything.
Right.
You know? No, I think I did see him play a couple times. We'll be outside the Classic. Oh, Lil great play. All right, let's get a boy right.
That's what I see about the thing. Cause it's a lot of niggas here. It's a lot of brothers here. It's a lot of brothers here. I consider when you 15, when you play 15, 18, that's what I said. It depends on the criteria.
Right, yeah, because that's the biggest
If
thing.
they was going straight 15, 18, it shouldn't be, a lot of these guys should be on here. I'm not gonna say a lot of them, but they shouldn't be Hall of Fame worthy if you just base it on 15, 18 work. Now, with some guys that I see that put in work at younger levels and were solid players at 15, 18, you know what I'm saying? You were, you know what I mean? You were drafted on your team, but they, you know what I mean? They wasn't.
I'm taking the devil. I know what
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But so, you know what I'm saying? So,
like staples, man.
and then when you, cause Lopez, that's what I'm saying. And then when you go see the thing about Lopez, the thing about Lopez on here, the thing about Flay Mark on here, Love on here.
How you miss Hunts?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And
Could we, you think maybe just, because I'm saying, when you look at the list, man, it's a very, very, very high school, same list is very, like, I would say 90% of that list is pretty much your, like,
High school programs.
yeah, like also, like, just guys that actually, you know, all staters and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, just looking at the list off of first glance, you have to think that has to play a factor, because I would say 90% of that list, you got like state champions and state player of the years and all staters. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily what you did in Classic. It's not to say they didn't put in work in Classic, but that sounds like kind of like the easy grab almost. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like that's the easy grab. Because a lot of those names are like, it's like givens. Like, there's no shock value with a lot of those names. Was it just me? No, to me, it wasn't a lot of shock value with those names. You just kind of went chalk with them names almost.
Right. You know, I mean, and that was something, you know, just like Iceman hit on, you know, there were some people who put in a lot of work in the 9 and 12 division. It seemed like you might have been weighing their 9-12 division a little bit heavier than a Cornelius Burger Johnson, who used to put out mad work. And used to put out mad work in the little guys and never really even played when he got to high school. So, animal, you know what I'm saying? First over, multiple years. Just, I don't know.
LOL, by the way.
Councilman.
Shout out to the councilman, man.
Councilman, love you, bro.
Man, like,
Yeah, I'm just curious about the criteria.
I'm
That
saying-
would answer a lot of questions for me.
Overall, though, for real, it's a pretty solid list.
it really
It's like,
There's only I'm not gonna call no names, but there's a few people I'll be like, I can think of some people over you. But overall, that's a solid fucking list, bro.
to me, it felt like a chalk list. Like it was like you just kind of want to say it's a safe list.
I agree.
It's a safe list.
It's definitely a safe list, but 98% of those people are list worthy.
Yeah.
deserved.
In my opinion.
Right. Well, let me. So with that being said, list worthy because of I'm gonna say, let's say, if all things being equal and you just erase high school accomplishments in terms of what you did, and you don't have that weight, how different does that list look?
Like I'm saying, and we had him on the show last week. Is Darnell Vaughn? Did he dominate the classics like? Did he dominate like Musk?
To the point where
Did he dominate like a hammer?
No.
Did he? No, he didn't.
I've honestly never seen D-Bone play. I wasn't around then.
Now you said
Yeah,
you
you
was
was
I've
making
never
it. So
seen
you
it.
take.
He did, though.
So you take these on.
Ooh.
Relative to
Classics. We talk about classics. Classics. Wow.
For those that don't know, we're talking about Teron Richardson here.
Dang.
For those that don't know. What about
What about that MC?
Ain't I bad?
We're talking classic.
That's what I'm saying. Classics.
what about Nikhil McLeod? Are we talking classics?
What about the other boy that played with him?
Woodruff.
Stephon
Woodruff.
Yeah.
Come on, let's talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Slice and Dell round.
it's a couple of people. It's a cup. Man, that's what I said. We slice your belt round. One of them should bring it.
And I mean, the crazy part is that they had a solid high school career. So like that omission, because they were Storming Classic staples. That's like when you think about like great Storming Classic backcourts, like their name, you don't say one without the other. You know what I mean? That's how it boggles me that one of them not on that list.
Yo, it seemed like they was on the same team every year. It seemed like it was
Are we leaving
Slice and Cass.
Are we leaving up any?
Yeah, you know.
Nah, Ray Anderson not on there, but I wouldn't have.
That's what I said. He
It might
had.
go back to it.
He probably had like a 2-year run.
It might go back to what he said. This one bracket, the high school bracket.
Okay.
I don't know him on a large scale.
Okay. So, because that could be a factor. Because if you are they only literally considering, the high school years, the years you played high school. So that's a shorter range where you're gonna knock a lot of people off that dominated younger, and or may have been possibly old players.
Like a fan.
Yeah. They played all
Fan was the
Man,
man coming. You know what I'm saying? He getting rewarded for what he did. Or early joints, you know what I'm saying? Because Fan, he was nice in high school, but niggas caught up. Niggas caught you, Fan.
Yeah, that's true.
You was above niggas going, you know what I mean? Early, you was, you know what I mean? Shelton, you was showing head.
Not put up on
Go ahead.
What was the big boy name from Deion Jenkins.
Yeah,
that was who we knocked off last year.
If we're
Yeah,
talking
That
classic,
was now. I was thinking about him in my head when I was naming off people when I said Kev Martin. When we knocked them off, we knocked off CND, Lex and them in the kit, and Dion was the man on their unit. Because he said, Doug, I need you to stop this.
though.
We got that shit.
You got like 30
I need you
on
to
here.
stop this, Doug.
You got like 30 on here, bro.
We got like 30 of that motherfucker. I'm disappointed in not seeing my man Musk, and I would love to see my nigga name Nino Peters. But at the same time, it might be one or two names you take off, but I ain't mad at it overall. Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, we got a nice piece. We got a nice
We got a nice home on there. It's like a third.
Got third of the list.
We'll take a third. We'll take that.
We got 30.
A little, almost a third.
And I know we got at least
I mean, let me add them up.
Abdul,
From our hood, we got 30.
yeah.
Abdul, LeBron Cephas. Two.
Oh, how you?
Nah.
Who?
Not good.
Cephas? You right?
LeBron Cephas?
You from me?
Nigga right across the street from me.
I didn't know that.
He live over top of the liquor store.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a secret.
That's why I stayed there.
Man, God, Corey,
remember her.
Mark Anderson,
Slav, AG,
Aaron Gosha,
Cooley.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in the mix. Really,
Cooley,
really, you see you fighting for the day.
Chris,
Gorilla, right?
Chris Moss,
Gorilla.
Dog. We got our fair share. Let's take a
Shannon
Yeah,
McCain,
right.
Let's be happy about some shit.
Aaron
Right.
Lloyd Price,
Kirkwood Street, baby, straight to Kirkwood Street.
Duffy, Cleon, Graham, B-Vaughn, Showtime, Tyson,
Yeah, we gotta take that.
Corey T-Dub,
Yeah.
Dana Rome,
Right.
Marquita Hollingsworth,
Let the record reflect. Let the
That's some
record
representation
reflect.
on that motherfucker, man.
that's what the record reflect, man.
That'd be hard. That'd be a double. Can you reflect on what you reflect on? Let's not take this too far.
Nah,
Right, absolutely.
but like I know, I gotta brag. It'd be crazy when you just walking down the street and you see 15 All-Stars standing up.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you achieved to be, man.
True story. AG, Breeze, Corey,
That's wild.
Swag, Saeed.
yeah, what sport you doing? Like,
Right.
come on, man. Like,
Real too.
CC Whittle.
yeah.
Oh,
CC Whittle, the dog. Oh, the dog.
I played with CC. I played with him. At the
Oh,
store, I'm like, yo, I see you.
the dog, man. Man, if I ever seen Duck Part 2, it was CC Whittle. God, man, he used to make it hard on the motherfucker, brother. That rock. I'm trying to tell you.
You had to go out both of them on the other end.
He had to, man. He gonna make the bag. He gonna keep lines on the other end, man. Shout out my baby CC Whittle.
Well, Rosen gave a quick pull up.
Oh, we're not trying to hear that, Dino. You should have been on there, man.
Hey, man, shout out to the Jay Courts and Dr. Jay Courts, man. We used to put up on Teller Street, man. That's where that nigga's home at. I'm telling you, get shot, be pure as a motherfucker on that bread. Yeah, where the big boys put it all the way up. Oh, okay, bro.
And they were basing on 15, 18. Like I said, I can't complain with the name.
Nah, neither
Because
you don't have a
some of them got, you know what I mean, a lot of longevity, got, you know what I mean, 9, 11, 12, 13. But if they was based on just 15, 18, Clarence Gorset.
Yeah, he used to put in some murder niggas.
Wow.
He was
Yeah. He put something back on the map.
You suck.
Clarence ain't on there?
Yeah, Lawrence.
Yeah, but Lawrence didn't mean
Lawrence
it.
is there.
Okay,
I
now
don't
yeah.
take Lawrence over me. No, not that class.
Not
No,
no,
no, no. You know you should have bad work, man.
I mean, not really.
Not at all. At all. Yeah, I'm saying not at all. I mean,
State champion.
mind you, man,
State champion, man.
I used to holler through the wall to this man, so it ain't too many people I'm gonna put over top of me, no crowd, man. I've seen it from his infancy. I've seen it. We played basketball on motherfucking hangers up in the room. I've seen it. I've seen it. We played basketball in trash cans. I've seen it. We shot a hoop, we shot a basketball into any motherfucking thing and everything you can shoot it into. And he was good on all motherfucking levels.
Check this out. I'm gonna tell you something. I know y'all remember a Nino story. We used to play at Drew Cobb. I don't know what day, whatever. We played at Drew Cobb. This dude, I don't know if his right wrist was broke or
Fucked up.
something wrong with his right
Fucked
wrist.
up.
He was advanced, man.
And he played the whole game with his left, and I swear he scored 30 points. I don't know if it's going to 30. He scored about 30.
It was weird, man.
But
Because
it's fucking left.
I remember being at Bancroft playing outside, man, during recess, man. This dude, even back then, was using the left hand.
Fucking left.
Fluently. Just, he was advanced, man. It was like,
Three,
Save you on
stayed in the
here.
house for 4 years, for
Oh,
a
man.
whole day watching them fly with me. Let's talk about it.
bro, he was different.
On the
He was
third
different.
floor.
He was different.
Oh, you remember that?
That's my neighbor, motherfucker. That's my neighbor.
Next door.
We shot basketballs into every motherfucking thing you can find.
Now, I'm just put it in context. Everybody think this dude was like a young dude. He played in the era with us, with Doc, Lenny, Tail, and all that. How y'all feel about Ron Smith?
After, first of all.
What? Nah, he played in our era. He was at Penn. He was at Penn with Indian and transferred to Delcastle. He was on that team.
What I'm saying, he caught the back end. I caught the back end too. So,
But I'm
No, I'm thinking
still,
about
but I'm still in that era.
Or like maybe like his
With
later
Cooley
years.
them. I'm still in that era though.
yeah, but are you sophomore, freshman when they see you, or are you?
Dude, nah. When he was at Will Penn, he was a freshman. They was him, BJ, and DJ was freshmen. Tail was a sophomore. Tail and Gary was sophomore. Corey and them was juniors. You in that era.
That's
How y'all feel about him? Should he be on that list? Was he putting him up like that?
I mean, he got a high regard. Everybody loved Ryan Smith.
I think you could have made that list.
Everybody loved Ryan Smith, man.
Ryan
I thought he caught fire like I thought he
Ryan Smith was in one, in the other.
I thought he
Good.
nuclear
But
like
it's something different though.
The first one I saw down here was in one for children, trips and all that shit. Acting Tyson.
Yeah, I thought he went nuclear late.
Yeah, I'm going
That's
Ryan
my
Smith.
thing. I thought he went
Ball.
nuclear real late.
I ain't mad at Smitty being on the list. I ain't mad at
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I mean, we're gonna discuss it though.
We want to discuss it.
But I know one night I can't lie. It was one of the It was one of the last high school games I played, and I went there because another Hall of Fame Jacket receiver from my block, Lloyd motherfucking Price, played for Hodgson. So I said, you know what? You say you nice, I keep hearing you and all this. I'm going to a game. Oh, you're playing Delcastle? Oh, okay, I heard about the boy Ryan Smith. Let me go see that. Not gonna lie, that night my baby ate good. He ate lunch, dinner, supper. He ate good that night, man. He ate real good, my baby LP. Loki ate good that night down in Hodgson. I can't remember, Ron Price had to start backing the ball down because the boy was putting so much pressure on him bringing the ball up.
That's where I saw the stadium thing.
LP?
Yes.
LP.
Yes, that's my highest level.
Most talented or best player performance wise?
Any way you want to give it.
Any way you want.
Any way you want to give it to me, LP, I'm taking.
I've never seen LP play.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ryan Smith,
bro.
I don't know who Ryan Smith is.
Oh,
Smitty. I don't know who that is.
You know Ryan Smith?
Oh,
I
I wasn't
He went here.
Yeah, I was saying, I heard a lot about him from y'all. I heard a lot about LP from y'all.
Lloyd took my
I
baby.
never seen him
Lloyd
play.
took my baby down there apart as a young boy when he did it.
Never seen him.
I'm like, it's a toss up for me. It'll probably be going crazy.
Lloyd,
It's between him and Lopez.
Oh!
It's between him and
oh,
Martinez.
that's I'm gonna put the ball in the camera. I'm gonna cash out with it.
It's between him and Lopez.
I ain't gonna lie, but I remember he used to be down the block, just giving the ball because he comes from a very religious family.
Yes.
And they don't really want him hanging with everybody in the streets. So he would just dribble the ball, shoot up against the tree, shoot up against the wall. Then they start letting him go to the park. Not the Stubbs Park where everybody rocking that. You can go to Bancroft. Okay. Hey, Doug, I can get you a basketball. Man, go ahead, Louis. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Obi. Go ahead, man. Stop playing. I actually seen him one day go so motherfucking crazy in the All-Star game over at Oval Park. He won the motherfucking MVP in the All-Star game. But for some reason, some people didn't believe what the fuck he did in the All-Star game and said, well, put money on him. Like it's a grown-ass man. And shout out to the Fast Kid if you know him from around the way. He wears Wally and a leather pad with no shirt and his chain swinging. He said, I got money on the Yogi. I said, fuck, I put some money on my man too. He smashed that grown-ass man so motherfucking crazy. He had to give a plea up. He started turning his back to him, doing shit behind his back, and throwing the ball off his face like, oh man, stop the fight! Stop the fucking fight! No, man. Come on, man, you like 30, man. Stop it, man. Go home. He was crazy, man. Straight from about 807 Kirkwood. Crazy with it, man. Crazy with it, man. He probably could have fucked me up down in part 2 if I didn't know he
You know
did
what
that
the
shit.
craziest one for me was that I didn't know that he could ball like that. When I finally found out he could go, Lord C-Dub. Oh yeah. That was shocking. Fucking building, bro. Listen, they serious? You have to admit it. I was baseball. He was a baseball football player to me.
I don't know. I may be wrong, but I think this is where,
as a kid, I literally, now mind you, let me put some context in this stuff. We're talking about a guy who literally lived under me down in BBB. They lived under me.
Shout out to BBD.
Now, them growing up, football and baseball was their thing.
I know you know what I'm talking about. Motherfucking tight roping. Now I'm a DVD line as a kid.
Now, if I'm mistaken, C-Dub was classified as a hell of a motherfucking athlete back in like Bancroft. He was on like the president's list for athletes in his age group across the nation.
But basketball didn't strike me as the one that would be, you know,
Now,
even above baseball. Because to me, they were baseball and football players.
Now, maybe this is where the nickname Ghetto Bastard came from.
That nigga was 7. He was better than me in baseball and football.
I actually seen one day
That
where
was shocked me though.
C-Dub went down Stubbs Park and it has enough space to facilitate all 3 motherfucking sports. And this day, it just happened to be 3 motherfucking sports going on.
Sanders.
This motherfucker went and played all 3 sports and fucked up everybody in all 3 sports in one motherfucking day. They didn't change his shoes. The ghetto bastard. He was balling jeans, boots. Man, you just didn't work when he had it coming.
Shout out Wally Gators. Shout out the Gators.
It's crazy we talk about Corey. Shout out, but it always brings me back to one day. We in the crib, eating and funny. He did something funny though. This shit was kind of funny. No. Cuss him out. That's too long. You just want to be an athlete. You just want to be an athlete. You gonna be like, that's the meaning, nigga. Yo. Holy smokes. But yo, that's how good he was. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight, yo, that's how good he fucking was.
But yo, you
Never seen really talented. In high school.
I seen. I'm like, he
what?
Never seen him.
He didn't have a shirt on. Like
He went around that whole age bracket. That whole age bracket went around.
I see Doug was crazy.
Bro, that's when I was a freshman. Hey, B, hit the corner. Don't even get in his way.
See, bye, man. He reminded me of like Adrian Peterson, man. He got it all though, but he had it all though.
Look what's for you when you've been in the corner. He's playing the hit. The nigga was amazing. My name Corey Wallace, nigga. How many chicks you get, Duffy? They got 2.
I think he started that run off, right?
2 in football, 1 in basketball.
He started their run off.
No, he missed something.
No, he got children basketball. He was older than them. No, he was older than he was a year older than Silk and them. I know I heard something about C-Dub that was crazy. I heard that he had one of the greatest 3-yard runs highlights in history They said he must have shed every tackler on the fucking field just to get 3 motherfucking yards.
Yeah, he keeps everybody.
He started having
like,
more run off,
it's
man.
like, yeah, one of the greatest 3-yard runs you would ever see in your life.
That's what his stop and go. And he used that shit in basketball.
That's
His
crazy.
stop and go, because he'd just take off.
Yeah, he was explosive, man.
I started seeing the man. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
How many of those have you done big?
I've never seen Gundy play.
I seen him.
I've never seen Gundy play.
I seen him.
You made the list.
Gundy definitely made the list.
Yeah, he on the list.
Look, so
That's
now
not
the
very
question
good.
is this between before we listening across the bridge to our side of town, right? Lenny was at Bradford Park after my brother's name in the class. We were on late 70s.
Hey,
I know, because I was there. But
Nah,
you ain't heard nobody say Gunny affiliated with the class. Right? No, right?
It's true.
It's true on there.
That's
He's on the list.
That's
true.
That's
Shout out
Gundy.
Shout out Austin Lynch. Shout out Gundy. Shout out Gundy. No surprise fans ain't on here.
I thought I heard it.
When I heard Jermaine Crawford, I was like,
I thought about that.
He
When I
was
heard the name.
He was taking
Buzz ain't on there.
I remember I was actually on the Buzz team, man. This was Midnight League. Matter of fact, Max was the coach.
Wow.
Max was the coach. He on the team. Buzz, me. Like, nah, Doug, you playing for us. All right, fuck off.
That was tough. Fuzzy Memory.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Paved the way for the drummer.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to Buzz.
Good groundwork.
Yeah, he did.
Tough on that kid.
And I remember was from around the way. And he was from around the way.
He was tough on it.
Buzz from around the way.
In the city.
Real hard.
Right? I'm like, damn, I see you every motherfucking day. Didn't know you could play this motherfucker good.
Hard. Buzz was nice. Nice, man. Nice.
Shout out to all them unsung heroes, man. It was, it was a good thing. It was a name that made me happy to see up there, man. Shannon.
Showtime, man.
Show.
When he caught that motherfucker out of bounds, alley-oop, I'm gonna catch it on this side. I'm gonna catch it on this motherfucker's side.
Like Lopez, Marquise Lopez, should have been the guy with the beat.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Go in on it.
Hey, I'm tripping.
You know what's crazy? When you said everything back, for some reason,
I immediately went to basically on there for no shit.
for some reason,
I think
I
I
heard
was-
Abdul Bay. I heard
Ball
Abdul
ass.
Bay.
Ball girl.
I heard Abdul Bay for some reason.
Where's Chantel?
This is
Where's
this
Clarence?
was Abby Batty, and then I like everything else. I was like,
Where's Clarence Chair?
shout out to Clarence.
Oh, man.
I love
I'm
you.
gonna tell you something. When Jabir played the AI, I used to go to all the practices and all this shit, and I would listen to them talk about, man, this nigga, I'm like, yo, listen. I don't know what y'all heard, but Clarence was the shit.
They was the hot notch.
Don't forget,
Clarence is tough, man.
Clarence was the shit. Clarence is the only nigga that I remember that dog getting brick. That I remember. He's the only dude that dog got
Big
down.
block.
Period.
Jerry
Jerry was that guy, man.
And you can't get around it.
Jerry was that guy.
Where's Abdul? Two-time team all state. But we're talking classic. He gave work out there, him and home.
Yeah, that's what Holmes really gave our work in the classic.
Remember Abdul in middle school?
Trash.
Yeah, obviously he was not
He gave our work in the classic, man.
Where is it?
Not Chantel, huh?
Where is it?
I know where he might be at exactly right here, right now. We go right there, right now, and pull up on him. Yeah. Matter of fact, he might be around the way. That's all I'll say. He might be around the way. I see him all the time when I go to that part around the way. I see him all the time. Yup, see him all the time when I go over to on that part.
They got my big work on here, man. Work is a good work. Big work.
Great meal to West Side, Louisiana.
That's they respect you. Only pop. They respect you. Only pop. Kill niggas. Work with that big body in me, man. Back me down, you ain't got no face, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, you know who I used to see? He used to put in work every time he played, man. It was solid. They like giving you 20 every trip. Yeah, man. Kill boy, man. Bro, play low, man.
He just made it.
Yeah, he did, man. He did.
Kenny Mitchell ain't on there. Where's he? Well, he put in classic work.
You think he put in classic work?
Yes.
Think so?
Yes.
I say he did that.
Hold
It's
on.
not.
Robert Wallace on there.
Now, he ain't really put in no classic work. To put it to your point,
I'm gonna say-
we do every age.
Right. Like he was extremely solid. Like, you know,
like he did all. Kenny Mitchell was giving
out
out
work.
work.
He used to do a little bit of work.
Kenny Mitchell was giving out work.
The best basketball player I've seen in Delaware, I played like that.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I ain't mad at that at all, man.
And the thing I like about him so much, at the end of the game, it had 25. I'm like, what?
He's like, what the fuck is he?
So easy to
That
finish,
nigga wouldn't say a word,
man. So
man.
easy to finish it, man.
He was humble. I mean, I wasn't on the court with him, so I don't know. He might be talking shit on the court.
No.
But from the stands, I didn't see. He just hooped, man.
They just straight hoop, man. They didn't say a word.
Kill boy.
Now, mind you, now when he wanted you to know, you knew, but he just went about his work, man. Just you look up and you like, hey, you felt like he killed you, but then when you looked at the boxer, you was like, yeah, he did kill. He did that. He killed us. It was even worse than I thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got a little bit of gold.
And the crazy thing about it, it never looked like he was going hard. He just everything just looked so fucking easy, man. Everything just looked so easy, man.
What time was suffering from the pick? Was it 85?
That's a good question. That's a
What was his
question.
volume like, though? 'Cause I remember seeing him.
Yeah, I
remember seeing him play a lot in the class. I don't.
Hammer don't miss a game.
Yeah.
That's a show. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about big niggas played.
Oh, no, big plays,
man.
Big play.
Like all
Big
those
plays.
days. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, niggas
was,
Yeah, I was heavy at them days. Big play.
niggas gonna come to all those games.
I'm
you know
big
what I'm
fish,
saying?
man. I tell everybody work listen for that money.
Got our little cut. Go get fish.
Work for that money. You can go get fish anytime.
Yeah.
Every time it's class on Sunday.
It was solid 25 to 30.
I want to go browse with fish as well.
So you take them back on.
I don't. I personally.
Hold on. You said, oh,
Yeah.
no.
No.
I'm taking fish
Never,
every day.
never, not down.
No, this is not that.
Yesterday,
But I see my man Finch do some things when the pressure was tight. Like, dang.
I don't think he felt. Listen, I don't
I
think.
don't think he did.
I don't think he did
at all.
You know
Ah,
you
listen.
wasn't thinking. You know you
I'm
wasn't
gonna say this. Right now, Bake could have beat that Damon Bagwell.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Right now, a 40-year-old Bake could have beat that Damon Bagwell.
Let me say this. You know you was one of them guys when ain't nobody go to
You gotta
that
make
concession
sense.
stand when you was playing.
You gotta make two cents. Yeah, he still got
That concession stand ain't make no money while Baker was playing. If you was one of them guys, the concession stand didn't make no money while you was playing. Because when nobody trying to leave the gym, when you was out there, and he was one of them guys.
Was it
Nah.
him and Tyson when that?
That was he you know, no disrespect to Tyson, but he mother Tyson down at one of them Bastard Beach shits. What was that shit? Slam dunk to the beach.
They played.
That was with Doc. I think something what happened with Doc that day.
They played at the Stormers. And I'm niggas back.
Yeah, you know,
Back.
I mean, if you're talking classic, like I said, now mind you,
Shout
he
out to
also,
Fitch,
he
man.
also, when he got the chance to do it on the high school level, it wasn't no drop off there either because he got numbers when he did play for T.I.
Hey,
Just let the record reflect.
Hey,
But,
you
you know, I'm just saying, he got numbers.
shout out to my baby Fish, man. I don't know how many people was in that glass store there and went on big game, man. But my baby got Steve Williams said, yo, in his mind, he said, yo, waited too long to put me in. As soon as I get, I'm shooting whatever I got in me. He was shooting whatever he got in me. Hey, man, pull it fast.
He showed his ass in
That Chester game, yeah.
Question, Cam. Do you think it was necessary to put the innovation of the classic for even out of sport?
I'm gonna say it was.
I'm like the 90s down there.
Yeah. I was shocked because my initial prediction going in was that it would be 80s dominant. That's what I thought.
Well, I don't think
That's what I thought.
it's about even.
It's about even.
No, it's about even. It's about even.
Even with the 2000 to when it stopped.
Cause I don't know how you want like, cause
it seemed 90s down to me. That's why I'm bringing it up.
But that's when it was at. To me, that's when it was peaking.
But it peaked before we was even hit to it. Like when the Ugandans was in there.
Right, that's why I don't know very much about any of that
That's
class.
what I'm saying. So what I'm saying was you see parity.
Right.
Nah, I thought it was
I would say it was, but
I'm knocking on graduate.
I graduated in 94.
94.
Won it in 93.
Right, 94.
That's probably the most motherfuckers from 88 to 94.
But that was when they had everything, though. They had all three of the motherfucking, the things they had, the girls, they had the traveling teams, they was getting sneaks and all that kind of shit. That was, man, it was crazy at that time.
Yeah,
Stormy, I think that was at its height, but it was around the corner of the classic.
McCants and them, 88. What's that, 87? Shannon McCants, 87.
Yeah.
Going into Duff and all, like, you know what I mean? Going into Duff and all, yeah, that's where all
We gotta show some love.
it started like right there, like Bosa.
We gotta show some love in front of the show, man. Debbie Ice, man.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie Ice.
Shout out there,
Just fucking work, man. Just
Shout out
it's like, I
there.
don't think this gets talked about enough, man. The fact that this man very well could have won 4 straight of them things, man.
Our boy was good.
Huh?
Our boy was good. And 2 different
Who you
schools.
talking about?
Yeah.
He's a safety, man.
Like that don't get talked about. That don't get talked about enough, though.
But
And not just almost 1-4, he was heavy into the reason why he almost won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't on his,
look,
I'm just chilling, get these chips type. You know what I mean? Like he was heavy in that shit.
for me, right? The two, we talk over talent, this, that, and that. The 2 biggest hearts I've seen in this state, Darren James and Lenny Brown. Hands down.
You don't get much more heart than that.
I'm saying for what they did, for the intensity level. they did.
Warriors?
They ain't bad teams.
Warriors?
They go to the final.
Yeah, they were.
Warriors.
They just
Warriors.
were.
They won't think, it's like when it's going stop.
Like
Stop.
conquer. Like they conquer.
Relentless, man.
They
Relentless.
like
That's what
Terminator. They like Terminator.
Relentless, man. Dub was like that.
That's
Man.
what C Dub was.
Dub was like that, man. Man, see, Dub was like
I don't know if he was as.
Man, see,
It's
Dub
hard
was
to
very
step in the same cloth, though.
That's
They
what they
definitely
got
got
for
the
the
same
same
cloth.
cloth.
The same cloth.
You definitely got like he jumped out.
Don't you?
Man, see, Dub was playing grass
Same
foot.
cloth. They come from the same cloth.
See, that was putting boots, man. Jeans and different shit. Like, man, like, is this real? It's real. You better be up.
Yeah.
You better be the fuck up. It's real.
See, Dub gonna play.
I'm gonna give it each side.
You gonna listen. You wanna play on the cement? Before we played football on Sherman Street on the cement.
Yeah,
That's what, you know, it's
With
different.
the quarter hub, with the rock.
We playing football.
Everybody 1738.
I was man.
Everybody 1738.
I was there. I got the whole ball in the outfield for all them years on the east side. My buddy was rough. Like, yo, them motherfuckers was real deep. Yeah. It was real deal, man. Out in left field, man. He played left center for a lot of motherfucking years right beside me. Like, as soon as you leave, he's got left field. I was like, yeah, I got to shut him off, man.
And that's like a 6-year difference. He wasn't even supposed to be playing with them niggas. He wasn't even supposed to be playing with us. Like 9-11, I'm telling you, he was 7 and he was better than damn near everybody on the team.
Yeah, I was holding him off, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, I was like, man,
7 years old,
back first. Started it off.
Center field.
Little, go get everything.
Little two. He always been good.
Nah, not yet, but soon as done, when I moved to shortstop, that was when that's the field now. You got that.
Oh, he always been good.
Always, little two.
It's little two.
Started all off. The ringleader.
To me, that came out of nowhere. Shout out to C-Club, man.
Nah, because me and he was the
But to you, but to me, I'm saying to me.
He was the person. He used to cry.
He was good.
But y'all just taller than me. That's why y'all better than me.
Yup. Everybody gonna be inside.
Yup.
He said, all right, watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Yup.
Oh shit.
Yup.
Doing that shit.
He said, "You sweat."
Yup.
And so
Stop sweat, man.
Stop crying and play. Stop crying and play. You kept playing.
One person I always used to love watching play, man. It seemed like I watched him more than a lot of times. I always see him play. Drew Miles. Drew Miles was putting in work, man.
That was good.
Legs, man. That was a guy.
I
I see that shit, man.
That was good to the league back in those days.
Yeah.
They were real pretty games.
That guy was good, man.
I'm glad Cleon was on there.
Yeah.
Trash.
I was happy to see that too, man.
Yeah, Stretch used to put it, but that was one of the craziest backcourts I've ever seen in my life, him and Aaron Thomas, man. That was the craziest backcourt in the Midnight League, man. That was must-see TV.
Cleon
He was supposed to be
That was
man.
Yo, Cleon was good.
Yeah.
Yo.
Shooter!
Like, what, nigga?
He was.
Shout out to Dollar Bill.
Cleon was different, man.
Shout out to
Man,
Dallas
Shooter
Bill.
got 48 and the motherfucker Spectrum playing against Chester.
He was different, man.
Put it
Like,
down on the motherfuckers, man.
on a high school level, Cleon was different, man.
I had a dollar bill chase fresh like a car.
Chase me on the car, man. That's a stretch, man. Chasing me is a little something different. Like, hold Dollar Bill, man. You're not gonna keep trying to jump in this fight either, motherfucker. Nobody was trying to jump in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold Dollar Bill, I'm jumping in it. Nigga, it's me. It's me, nigga. All up. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man's just getting your people. You can't be jumping in it. You can't be jumping in it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do something about this, man. Somebody got to do something about this. Man, really, I can't let you jump in on my man. I can't let you jump in on my man. I can't let you jump in on my man. Shout out to the gorilla, man. Shout out to the gorilla.
Dollar Bill.
On the corner on the other side.
Go back to the classes, man. Back to the classes.
Yeah. Shout out to Rail, man.
What's the lot, man?
Unts been on there.
Oh, classic talk.
Unts.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Unts is different, man. Unts, and the crazy about Unts, he would just come right off the block and just jump on you in the game and fuck you over, man. Like,
Clarence
yo,
Williams
listen,
been on there.
listen, Unts probably had the best handle
With
with one hand
For a big boy.
for a big guy. Listen,
You're not breaking.
Unts, listen, on some real shit, Unts did some shit in the games that we didn't see. I personally didn't see the NBA until years later. On some real shit.
People doing shit with one hand,
On some real
motherfuckers
shit.
wasn't doing, man. Sun
Us
God.
day was
He
bananas.
go coast to coast, though. He switch to his left. Coast to coast, go around his back, with his legs, all kind of shit. With one hand.
Crazy.
Us was pretty nice, man. Us was pretty nice.
We just back on YouTube back for this for a bit.
I do,
Yeah.
Yep. I need something from you, doctor.
Now, mind you, that was during my babysitting time, so I didn't get to see that much. You know what I mean? That was when I was babysit, so I didn't get to see him get busy that much at all. I just heard
Used to get busy.
I did hear though. That was good. I did hear.
Yo, you know, we used to get busy. Man, what's his name, man? He used to bust niggas' face. Big nigga with the friends. Oh, you too? We were the friends. Light skin. Nah, big
You talking
nigga.
about John James, the tall nigga?
That's so good. It ain't CDs, it ain't CDs. With the friends, man. With the friends.
Yo, I remember, I know you're talking about because my homie Carvin Wise with the friends and he put me on toys. Carvin Wise, down Cliff Clothes, put me on, he's like, we good. What is, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We used to kill niggas in the
Yo, yeah, because that was his man. That was his man. What's his
Hands in the
name?
body.
Yo, what is his name, man? Yo, he used to get it down. He used to get it down. What is his name, man? What is his fucking name? We used to hang with the Cliff Cole. We used to hang with him.
Man, I used to hang with the Cliff Cole. He used to always be the Cliff Cole nigga, man.
Good to hear, Shannon Willis, right?
Yeah.
Well, what is Donnell seeing in this team too?
Man.
That fables.
B, can you give me a little feedback on old something? Donnell seeing?
Oh yeah, that's.
You already know.
Bears, one of the
Man, shout out
Oh,
to
yeah,
Bears,
absolutely.
man. Him and Shannon Willis, they took him to the state
Absolutely.
tournament.
You understand what I'm saying?
Took him to, they could not be denied. They couldn't be denied. I mean, they was ranked. They was ranked.
There was one more name that you couldn't miss in the paper for Ferris.
Jimmy Hayes.
Another one, or was it Glenn Hills?
Nah, that was
Now I'm talking about I need to come. Was that Ferris? That was Ferris, right?
Ferris, Ike LeConte, I put it down too.
Put it work.
Shout out to Kev Chambers out there.
Okay, Steve there,
And Good Mills.
And Good News.
Remember the year we almost, the Donnell senior war where he was coming?
Shit,
Yes.
Jim was on that team too, on that team with Shannon
Yes.
Wilson
Yes,
and Donnell Seaton killing niggas.
Them three
That was
was
a
good
good
shit
shit
right there.
But him and Tracy Pierce was supposed to come
Donnell
in.
Seaton was supposed to come to G.
Yeah.
With Tracy?
Yeah.
I was still there.
Tracy fell off first. That was our year. That was our senior year, fresh. When Tracy was supposed to come and Donnell was supposed to come. Yeah, that was that. You was there, and it was all kind of crazy shit that year. When I was it was so much. Nah, but that one was actually supposed
Yeah,
to.
because we played Ferris that year.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah,
the fuck
played Ferris.
And,
And he had pulled doctor to let me like it was actually like, what's up with you? You know what I mean? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I played Ferris and shit. Ooh, yeah.
Did you see the classic field?
Who?
Christian Field.
Yeah,
No,
Jason Six Classic.
I don't remember.
He ain't played every summer.
Right.
But he played,
He might got one or two something, maybe.
showed up, you know what I mean, one summer probably played like
I don't remember seeing
4 or 5 games. I seen
Did
shit.
Providence test before going up for the season?
Yeah, I seen.
Who?
Did you test before?
No. What year? I remember Prophet. Prophet blew up that one year.
Okay, so
And it was his going into his freshman year.
Nah,
He was an honorary.
He went for like the NBA.
Yeah, they did it for
Nah, he
all of
ain't
this.
good enough for it.
Yeah, he's an honorary.
He ain't
Like
good
the first
enough
down
for it.
stuff. Yeah.
He definitely ain't good enough for it, man. I never even got it to play up. That's the first time I ever seen a high school gym. Motherfuckers had the faces on the sticks.
Oh!
They like, can't stop the profit. Can't stop the profit.
Can't stop the
Yeah,
profit.
son. Man, they faces
shit.
was. Yo, you was there.
Nah, just like.
You was there, nigga, when faces was right.
I'm on to something.
You got a name.
I'm on to, bro. I'm on to 1989 Lincoln High team. Where's Moose? Where's Eric Evans? And where's fucking Cubbage?
I guess the
I was
question
thinking
is,
about Eric Evans. Moose too.
Moose and Eric Cubbage?
yeah, I guess the question is, did they?
Al Blake? Yeah, Chip. And they gave all three of them their working class.
Shout out to Cub, man. Shout out to Cub.
Shout out to Moose, first of all. And
That's
Moose
black.
started training for a team.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, represents.
Where's that? After Dolphins,
Black.
let's get some
So like, okay, so
Can we get some?
because strangely enough,
Green double love.
yeah, strangely enough, you got Sal, of course. You got Jermaine, Sal, Jermaine.
But you must have around.
Yeah, that whole like their whole run, like their whole run.
They got the fork put in.
Yeah, like that whole Wilmington High. I would say, wow,
They got fucked around.
man, good lord. All right, so go through the list. How many Red Devils is on there?
Man, I go to the Lamar Vaughn. I mean, Gary Vaughn.
Well, I will say this. He put in work in the class. I can't front him. Even as a young boy,
I'm not arguing that.
he put in work.
Only way I argue that if you're trying to compare him to somebody that didn't make it. But for him just getting there,
Yeah,
I think he deserves
he
it.
put in work. I can't front him.
He had a meteoric rise too, man. One,
Yeah, he goes into
He had a fast rise, y'all.
meteoric rise, and then I would say watching that. Well, then again, because I don't want to talk about actual high school sports. I don't want to do that because that's taking the process. Because some of the guys on there, like Shannon, didn't do anything in high school.
Yeah.
Actually, Shannon did do something because every time he played, he put in work. So I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, the saw him there, and I was like, did he put in that much work? That's my man. We used to ball and everything in the joint. We used to play one-on-one. We used to be the coordinator in the program. Oh, come on now, Doug. We be playing one-on-one.
So today,
Lenny Williams. Think about it. Now, like I said, I don't deny nobody being on there.
Hold on, which Lenny Williams are we talking about?
Right. No. What I'm saying is, I was like, that person we should be.
We talking about Lenny Williams from Northside or Lenny Williams from Newcastle? I would be thinking about the Lenny Williams from Northside.
Lenny Williams with the
Okay,
devil.
all right. Okay.
I'm like,
That's what I would be
that's
thinking.
my
That's what I
man.
would
See,
think
cool beans.
Yeah.
That a favorable pick though.
Chris on here.
Chris Law.
Chris should be on here. Chris Law should be on here. For me, I'll jump over to the McKinney crew again.
Okay, that's
Chris from my hood.
Yeah.
He did our work. But for me, I'm going with Cloud. What's the boy name? Woodruff.
Okay, he's here.
And the classic.
Yeah, they was one.
He was entertaining that money.
Yeah, they was boxing.
Chris Paul
To
to
me,
me.
it was boxing.
I'm not taking
Yeah, I feel you.
What?
Laws put in work.
What's Scott Hurd? What's Scott Hurd?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the McKee boys. Was
What's your bill?
Woodruff. Listen, Woodruff, and see, this is what lost me a little bit in the whole scheme of things of the high school playoff, right? Woodruff was on Doc's level at freshman, sophomore. After that, I don't know where he went. And when he got down to the race,
Well, what
when
happened?
he came down to the race,
This is what happened with him. He joined the gunship. One time, he joined the gunship with Ray Anderson and them.
and he got lost
And
in South.
Sarsfield. He was his thing is just the names that was on that team, man. That was Rob Turner, Rob Turner, Ray Anderson, them niggas, man. They was,
But what I'm saying is, in the scheme of things, I'm talking about the scheme of things at the time.
no, sir, I'm tripping.
His name was before them. Before I knew Rob Turner or Ray Anderson, I knew Stephon Woodruff. That's just me. As a freshman and sophomore. At McKinney. What happened to him? During the senior year, where did he go?
He went to high. He transferred.
He was on his
I
show.
see you talking shit
He
bags.
was out the top of the food chain by that time.
He came in high to top.
B, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By that time, he had dipped another level down and never rolled.
Well, but you got he was at McKean. They wasn't really doing. They wasn't doing
And
that.
McKinney and McLaren, they keep.
But the kill was loud with it though. He was boxing. You know what I mean? Like him and she, they was boxing.
They was him and work.
Even that Brandy one.
And he was holding his own as far as his name with them on the right.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And then where did he go? For junior senior, what was his name at? Where did the fuck did he
I
go?
got lost in the sauce.
There you go.
Yeah, he was on that gunship when he was a high team.
A lot of you,
He was on that gunship when he was a high team when
a lot of talent.
when Doc and Elwin was here. Like they was putting their team together to make a
I
run.
knew him on the high school circuit before that, and I knew El before him. I heard his name first before I heard El. I don't know, Doctor. Maybe I'm talking the wrong tree.
No, he joined. I know he joined that gunship. He joined that gunship that was going to high, if I'm not mistaken.
He got lost in the shuffle. Let's just say he got lost.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
because a couple of guys
That
were
makes sense.
sacrificing on that team. But like I said, I mean, the original point was the fact that there's not a lot of Red Devil representation on that motherfucker.
Can we say, let's touch on that for just one more second. Can we say you reached a ceiling and never?
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I weak at a certain age.
You know what that happened to? DS.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah.
He started as a freshman with Doug.
You're absolutely right, bro. I will give
And
you.
I watched him. I came in with the same years of
I will
him. He
give you
never
that.
got any better. He
I'll
never.
give you that. His freshman year, after that,
Yup.
how they touted.
He never got any better.
It might have been the sophomore year when
Yeah, it was sophomore year. Love the death.
Is it that he never got any better, or is it that he traded
No,
against
that's
a
what-
football player?
Big
I just
Wayne,
don't feel like he
Big
got
Wayne
better.
never got any better, and then Big Wayne had an ankle problem, right? Where his lift wasn't there as a younger man. Still move around a little bit, and then didn't excel all the way to where he could have in football. Dwayne played football too. Actually went down West Street.
That's what I'm saying. Was he just more of a football player, or just?
No, I think his mobility, the carrying on the basketball wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what really made him tank. For real, one of the best softest touches around the rim, what we had at basketball of all time. But we talking touch. Big man, boom, jerk, boom,
And the freshman
easy
year,
leg.
he had our moves
He
too.
doing that.
Yeah,
I seen him self it, and he doing it in the class. But sometimes when he's always been a big
Lower
boy.
extremity injury.
There you
He
go.
wasn't a small guy.
Nah, there you go, Doc.
Wayne wasn't a small
Now you
guy.
touching on him, touching.
Yeah, he wasn't a small guy, so that lower extremity injury
Nice.
could affect your game, man. You know, it could change everything. But that hit, man, the hell was the ball.
It's fresh. The 17 got me a little slow.
Man.
One follow.
I'm just making people comments on the list, man. Bag said, man, it's a list of, yeah.
Nice, funny as shit.
Bag said, I don't know what it is. Somebody trash though.
That's what he said?
Somebody, I don't know what he's talking about, but it's
Trash.
trash.
Huh?
Bag said it's a list of friends and, ooh.
Friends and family.
Friends and family.
That's a solid list of bags. I don't know, that's a solid list,
He
man.
said the Hall of OK and Friends.
Bagley, that's a who's who list, Bagley. That's a, they went chalk with that one. There's no intrigue with that.
That's what I should have told you.
That's what I was trying.
What's it called? The Hall of what?
I think that's what I was trying to allude to. Bad said, there's a lot of role players on the list.
Or are they storming role players?
They were kind. That's what I'm saying. They were kind of like
That's what
the
you
guys.
gotta
But the guys we were talking to, like go getter niggas, were like street niggas.
How did you fan? I mean, not fan, but how did you chance?
That's
You know what I mean?
That's a head scratch.
Hell.
That's a head scratch.
Yeah,
Like,
and
That's
that's a douchebag too.
Yeah, for the
And I don't
So I guess let me ask this question because is there because somebody posed a question earlier that I thought was interesting where they said we depended on I think it was Hot. Shout out Hot Booker. He said we depended on 30 years of memories from a small group of niggas. There's no like, is there stat books out there? Like, cause I mean,
we only have 4 years ago.
Nah, but it ain't even that.
But the
though.
ones that really know.
It's not even that. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that because, you know, motherfuckers remember, you know what I mean? We remember football games from, he remembers shit that he's really into.
That's fair.
20, 30 years from now.
That's
We're really
fair.
into this shit. We're really into basketball and shit like that. So,
But he's a comedian, so that's what he does. He's a literal comedian.
right.
Yeah,
Shout out my baby Hot.
yeah, that's what he do. Absolutely. It's his job, actually.
Shout out my baby Hot, man.
So listen, look, let me share, man. I'm talking with bro who's Texas. And you mentioned something earlier about niggas is wired different and niggas cut from a different cloth, man, like savages, man, terminators of the game. You know what I'm saying? And to me, back then, it wasn't that many like skywalkers like that, man. We had some guys that could fly, but for the most part, the most dominant guys, man, were the guys with the big heart, man, that dominant will. You know what I mean?
The ball in
Think-
the hand.
Huh?
It was the person with the ball in the hand.
It was just, I mean, because you're not here with the ball in hand, that's just because of the point guard. I'm just saying, niggas, that old adage of, you know, bigger, stronger, faster is better, and more athletic is better. You know what I mean? That era proved that more, that it wasn't the case more than anything. Because a lot of them guys, man, like a lot of the best guys then, they weren't high flyers, man. They just was guys that got the job done. Just flat out got it done. It wasn't because they was the highest jumpers. It wasn't because they was the fastest. It was just because they got it done. They had a high mental acumen for the game. The biggest hearts, you know what I'm saying? The will to win, man, and the desire, and the brain and the heart, man, is immeasurable to me.
Well, that's one thing I think that's the
I don't know.
I think that's the D where
This might say otherwise,
I
though.
think that's the D where it stands. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of these guys
that has a heart.
are very athletic.
Well,
What you saying, bro?
Now I'm saying I said that's what you're gonna get somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you come to the D where region, you're gonna get you a tough point guard or tough somebody who knows the game with the ball in their hands, gonna do the right thing. It may not be that damn tall, but you're gonna get somebody that knows the game, not gonna hurt the team, and probably give you a little bit more than what you thought.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about just people.
no,
You
that's
got
no,
somebody from Delaware.
no, that's interesting.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I always thought. You know what I'm saying? You get something like that. You don't get the tallest people.
See, that's what I'm right.
You don't get the tallest people, but you get somebody pretty damn good who knows the game with a whole lot of fucking heart. I mean,
Listen to me, fresh for 1 second. I'm just special. I want to stop you right now. So we don't get to talk about it. What the fuck is it about this state that we can't produce no height? What the fuck
That is something,
in
man.
our water for the past 40 years where we can't produce height in this state?
That's crazy.
Up and
Weird.
down, listen to me, up and down this whole fucking drain. Where the fuck is our height at? What's in our water? What's in our milk? What the fuck?
you know what? That's a fair question, bro.
What
That's
is
a
it?
fair
You
question.
cross right over that way, over the bridge to Jersey.
It's a bunch of talking.
You get height.
Bunch
We
of
go
talking.
down to Martin, we get height. We go north of Philly, we get height. What the fuck?
Just get height.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
So it's
son?
D-ware water, man.
It's
It's
like
like
that.
D-ware water.
That's funny as shit.
That is a fair fucking statement. We got a bunch of
Conversation,
cars.
let's be real. Y'all fall in the camera. Nobody knew what the fuck I am. We had this talk as kids coming up. Where is our height? Don't act like this is an unfamiliar conversation.
Nah.
It's always been a
Can we touch on that?
I think brother man has brought up a great fucking point, man, to the state of Delaware basketball and throughout its history.
we have produced, some good players, but none of them have no fucking height.
Zero big men.
Zero big men. I mean, and when you bring it up, when you think about it, there's been a lot of fucking talent. But where has the talented big men been? There's been some tall motherfuckers from Delaware, but you go somewhere else, you're not a fucking center.
No.
You know what I'm
I know
saying?
what you said. You're talking like the legitimate 6'8", 6'9".
Ain't no problem.
So can we go with the young one right now?
So
Cashman?
so wait.
Memphis?
So let me ask you
Is
a
that
question.
the best player to make the league out of our state?
They
Young.
Well,
Okay.
let me ask you a question.
Durant?
We had 2 7-footers, didn't we, at one point?
Where were they? Talent.
They ain't making nowhere.
Did they go to college?
Osaka and
Can we name a college they went to?
Osaka and
Can we name Briscoe?
yeah.
College did
Somebody
they
chime in, man. What, are they there? Because I know that was way after me. I wasn't like, I think they might have been 98-ish. if I'm not mistaken.
Briscoe and Underwood. I remember.
98-ish. They actually won a couple state championships. Yeah, they won a couple state championships for Braves.
With talent.
Them guys they're Delaware great. They 7-footers. Like, I mean, those are the only 2 that stick out to me. If they're Delaware bred, I don't know if they moved somewhere.
We were told gentlemen, calm down, gentlemen.
What happened with college with you, Joe?
I thought it was Boateng.
He's not Delaware. He's from England. Boateng was born in England.
Arizona State?
Yeah, Boateng was born in England. He was born in England. Yeah, he's not Delaware born.
You didn't think the city was
He's not,
He didn't have the fucking no. He wasn't making 2% back then. He did the whole world.
our big men are 6'5", 6'6".
But now,
It was
but
stuck
now
down
the
road
story
around
on
this
this shit.
motherfucker, man. It was stuck down road.
Skip and all that shit, bro. Silk. And all that silk.
You know what? It's something in it. Must be something in that Delaware where you can get over
What's
6'4".
going on with us?
You can get over 6'4". We call it 6'9". We call a nigga 6'4", 6'9". This
Yeah.
the tallest motherfucker around.
Thank you, Fresh.
We call a 6'4" motherfucker 6'9" just because he's the tallest motherfucker around. You other places are 6'9", nigga want me to call 6'4".
Connor Ross dominated the state at 6'5". Dominated and never seen the court hardly at Duke unless they go.
From what?
He
Braves
dominated
or
as
tackles?
With no
No, as
real
a center.
skill.
Center.
A center.
With no real skill.
Just athletic ability.
He got a full
And I'm
ride.
tall.
He got a full ride with academic scholarship.
Dude.
Athletic scholarship to do.
Dude, they don't just pick up people who can't play.
His academics was in line.
Yeah, that's definitely a line. That definitely helped out immensely.
Situation.
Immensely. Yeah, it was. He was one of the only dudes who show up to the classes with cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and then put in a little bit of work. He could really do that shit. He used to have shorter
That's
shorts.
impressive that you remember.
I got a little plane with it.
Yeah, I ain't complaining, man. I ain't complaining.
I got a little plane. I can switch some people in and out.
Yeah.
But as far as the people on this, they put work in. That maybe people that put more work in, that's not
Right.
I can't deny that the people on that list they put no work in.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Because
I can't honestly look at this and be like, I ain't nothing.
Yeah, he gets you.
Yeah, he's a bum, man.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man.
I'm not going against what y'all say, but I'm going to throw some prizes for me. Who is she? I was surprised about Lawrence Brennan compared to some people that missed, like I said, the Eric Edwards, the Moose, the Minos, the Muscles, the Covers, like
Especially when you had the older delegation in there, man.
but Lawrence Brennan,
That not saying he didn't put in work,
no,
but Eric Edwards, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But Eric Edwards put in work.
Eric Edwards started to be bigger.
Nah,
So that pipeline out there.
I'm saying my threshold would be, I just look at like my years in high school.
He around your time, right now? He around your time.
Yeah, around my time.
Was he?
He was 2-time player of the state.
What was Lawrence Brennan?
Eric Edwards. Oh, Eric Edwards.
Oh, yeah.
Around my time, you know what I mean?
No.
But that's how I feel.
You wasn't even scared of it.
Dude.
You weren't scared of no Lawrence.
There's a lot of niggas on that list I wasn't scared of.
I know that too.
Oh.
I'm saying. Hey, give her a little chime.
Right.
That's a little chime.
There's a couple niggas on that list I think was better than it. I thought I was better than it.
Okay,
You know what I'm
I'm saying for that nigga want to turn your head.
But that's what I said. I based it on when I was playing. And if you was playing when I was playing, you was playing with Doc and Lenny.
Okay,
and
so you got
and A-Laws, and you know what I'm saying? I was just a young nigga playing with them niggas, and I just happened to be.
And shout out to A-Laws.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we like to play members of East Side as well.
So I happened to be
A-Laws.
around
You like to play me too. He's looking down on me there. Alright. I'm just saying. He was living down on Beat Avenue. A lot of people didn't know A-Laws lived down on Beat Avenue. But he had a lot of story to you.
That's how I look at it. That's how I look at niggas. Like niggas that was in my shit, the Tail, the Lenny, the A-Laws.
So do you get out Derek? No. Do you get out Nina Wade first, or do you get out Lawrence Webber first?
Nino.
Okay, that's what we need to touch on.
Nah, because that's what I'm saying. And that's the simple fact that I feel as though me and Lawrence was in the same
This is what
bracket.
he's saying to you.
Yeah, me and Nino was never on the same bracket.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's crazy. It's crazy because I think I started playing. Well, I played in one of the Hall of Fame Jackie Gear's first motherfucking league. I played the Duffy's motherfucking league in his fucking basement. Me, Kevis,
I remember that.
Trap.
I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Derek Williams. He put in a little bit of work.
Yeah.
He put in a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? Full court with the locker rooms. With the locker rooms, man. I said I always like to say I played the first W's whole league, man.
Shout out Kick Game, man.
Shout out Kick Game. Shout out my baby Frank Dog, our brother around here. And Thugsy young Lord Miller. And my baby Spunk Snook.
There you go.
We there.
Now, man.
We used to get it in down in the basement, man.
That's
Shout out to Miss Karen, man. You know, so no, she no. That's real. We down in the basement, it's 6, 7, 8 motherfuckers down here playing basketball. We ain't got no nerve basketball or nothing. But she saw something in her son with his organizational skills early and back in the days. He got a fucking league. We got a West Coast and the East Coast motherfucking division in a motherfucking league in a fucking basement. I can't front on that, man. Shout out to W. Kick Samuels, man. Shout out, man. I was in his first motherfucking league, man. And no, you can't beat Dr. J because of Maurice Cheeks. That's my favorite motherfucking basketball player. Some motherfucking body up, right? Can't beat the sisters, dog. I'm Maurice Cheeks. Fuck, all right, this shit house was cool. I got somebody up, right?
Yeah, but Andrew told me.
I couldn't see whatever he was the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? But he just represented Maurice Cheeks as the Sixers, right? Nino was Michael Jordan, the Bulls. Snook was Larry Bird, the Celtics.
Yep.
Fife was Magic Johnson, the Lakers. Thugsy was Zeke, Isaiah Thomas, Detroit. And I was, since I couldn't be Dr. J and them, and he wouldn't even listen, fuck it. Ralph Sampson?
Wow.
Ralph fucking Sampson.
Good job.
Ralph fucking Sampson. I was Ralph Sampson. I was like, you gonna make me change on the fly? Now you can't be the Sixers, Dougie. Fuck it, man. I'll make this Sixers into Sampson. Shout out to the first W's Hope, man. That was like 85, 86 sometime, man. That was real shit, man. I seen people honing their skills for real, man. Like I said, Nino Brown, I seen him shoot.
Yo.
In every motherfucking.
I got locked out in the house. Nigga told me, hey, I'm pissed. I'm crying down there, bro. Going back home. I can't let you in. I'm even going to carry my court today. I'm telling you, because I was a little bit more aggressive than same age, motherfucker, but just a little bit more aggressive.
it hurt my heart. I made a reservation one time.
You did not gain admission into the WSO league.
No.
Oh,
Security? And he's one of my best friends
to this day, man.
I didn't get the cut.
And shout out to Duck. He was a hell of a fucking football player.
And yes, he stole all my TVs and the chip.
Hell of a fucking football
But it's
player.
funny, a lot of niggas don't know that.
Yeah, he was.
A lot of
If he
niggas don't
would
know
have
that.
did that, if he would have did that,
Listen, as a
Look.
freshman,
me,
But that
look, me, Dustin Heat on that football team, right? We won it in 90, our junior year, with money in the Twins. If me, Dustin Heat come out and they're eligible, with Must Swat, Doc coming in, Dana Boyer, Lamar Rush, Terran Rice, Chris Cohan, it's a different story. I promise.
That domination.
But we're talking basketball, so let's stay on top.
Once again, though, man, shout out to the Storm of 100, man.
Yeah,
Tremendous
man.
accomplishment, man, because you know,
it's a lot of
and to the 800 names that were selected, man. Shout out to you.
800?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's got 800 niggas, man. To the 800 niggas, man, that was even mentioned or thought of, man. It's provided memories, man. Just straight entertainment, man, for everybody that niggas that didn't play, you know, like myself. I didn't play, but at that point I figured, man, these niggas, I can't play with these niggas. I missed all my, I missed my Kappa League days, so by that time it was way too advanced by that time. We got 4 chips.
Shout out to another show classic. Stop it, Joe Fox, man.
Let's shout out Slop, man.
Stop it, Joe. Actually, when you bring up Kappa League, he was my Kappa League coach in 5th grade. He had shout out Sean Gordon. Matter of fact, I want to say Starkey was on our team. Yeah, man, I told you Sean Starkey, man. We always get it, man. It's always love. I told you, come on the fucking show. Nah, so no. So I just saw you on the fucking show. Sean Bay. I told you, come on the show. My phone is ripped. My phone is ripped.
Sean Bay is not welcome on this show until he acknowledges.
Thank you, bro.
Until he acknowledges that I fucking ripped it.
Hey, bro.
Hey, listen, man, I love you, like for real.
Bro was not.
Listen, we got stories and everything, bro. I love you. But until you acknowledge I ripped you, you can't come on the fucking show, bro. Acknowledge it. Rest was on my team. Rest was there. Freedom before. Come on.
With his friend.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, that was a big Ron. Nah, that was Carvin friend. That was Carvin friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me this.
Kill.
Who was the band for him was coming out?
Who's who?
Ooh.
The Spanish boy.
And I remember the New York boy that played that year that he was on the team that knocked us off in the championship. The New York boy.
Was he?
He was a New York nigga.
Oh, New York. Everyone was slice.
He was a New York nigga on their team though. He was a light skinned, well, like a brown skinned nigga. He had a nice little game with him, like, ooh, he from New York. But he was only there for like the summer. But so he wasn't there. He's like, oh, he from New York, he from New York. Yeah, I remember, yeah. The Spanish niggas, yeah, I know he wasn't from around here.
Nah, he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't from around this one. Like, I didn't see him on no course.
This boy taking a long trip to get here.
Yeah. But he put in a little bit of work. I remember.
And they don't count it.
Now he don't count, but I do remember. I just remember it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yo,
Summers was some of the funnest summers.
Yo,
That's
some of
real.
the funny shit, man.
That's real.
I remember the bad and come off the court, man.
We had something to do. Not only did we have something to do, we had something to look forward to.
You ain't got a lot on that, big bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Storm for that, man. For providing.
Love you,
Hell
love you,
yeah,
Norman.
hell yeah.
Man, listen.
We love you, Norman, man. Shout out to
that.
Shout out to Norman.
Funnest summers, man.
I used to love the fact that shit was 2 blocks away at Bangkok. That was really the greatest thing ever.
Keep it up and keep it in New York, right? We're on China. You know, this topic is basically on the class.
Okay.
Can we give Norman a little love?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we skipped the whole
meaning of where the origin came from, right? So
You know what?
somebody
Let's take a record. Let's take a second or a minute to reflect on Stormy.
Definitely respect you because, like as everyone said, it was a free program, and every summer, hundreds of kids, probably thousands, got to do something free to stay out of trouble. I met guys that I probably would have never met because I never left my side of town.
Thank you.
I never cared to leave my side of town. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't pressed to go nowhere else but the east side. But that got me to meet different people from, you know what I mean, friendships, from playing with different guys. You know what I'm saying? And just, man, it was all love all summer, man. The girls, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just the girls coming out.
See girls keep the score.
And like Bro said, man, like Bro said, man, it was something that, you know what I'm saying? And I was a basketball player. So it was like, back in those days, like, I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking, they got such and such on it to me. I'm going to snap the ball, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to work out the ball, you know what I'm saying? So it was like Bro said, it was anticipation or something to do. You know what I mean? We used to play any day around the classes. That's what you used to do.
That's what access was.
You're like, man, I'm going to do all this. I know the classic story, that's such and such. I'm gonna go sit in the gym I'm gonna be in that gym for 4 hours, in and out. You know what I'm saying? But mostly I'm gonna be in the gym watching the game.
We're writing it down.
You know what I mean? But man, it was great, man. It saved me from a lot, man, that I don't even know it saved me from, but I know it saved me from a lot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing exactly what it saved me from, but
I know it
saved me from something.
I'm gonna say this, man, like Storm.
Man, thank you.
Not only us here at this table, right? Because it's not that, you know, I was one of them terminated niggas because I wasn't, out there in the street doing this and doing that. But at the same time, if I wasn't at Storm, I could have been doing some other shit, right? And my thing is, not only did Storm save niggas like you, me, Storm saved a lot of motherfucking people. A lot of young men that we all know and love may or may not be here if they didn't play Storms. Because for those couple hours on Tuesday,
not even necessary play. You didn't even have to play. And it might have saved you because of 4 hours you was in there watching me homie play.
That's real.
Talking to the girls and just chilling out.
That's real. Bullshit. That's real shit.
You didn't even have to play.
Shit. That's real shit.
It was just somewhere you could go.
And to that point, my big brother in the building was at games watching me play. Right? When he could have been in the streets doing some fuck shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So those couple hours, listen, man.
I've seen some games.
That's a week. That was a couple hours a week.
He saved
was a game every day.
Lives, man.
And game every day except for Fridays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can get away for 4 hours.
You hear about, man, young boy, tough, man. You want to go down there and check him out. You hearing about the Quintons and all of them, man. Like, yo, young boy, tough, man. He'll get busy. So you go down there and check them out.
Man, even with the black guy.
It's crazy, man. Like with me with Stormy's Classic, man. Full disclosure.
Go watch a basketball game.
I met motherfucking Storm probably like 81, 82, something like that. Because I actually went to the neighborhood house daycare, summer camp in the summer. Me and my cousins from over the bucket. Our family has roots in Southbridge. So when we got to a certain age, we used to go to neighborhood house summer camp. One of the council.
Miss Fisher.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Even the old shit, I love you.
So the thing was, you know, we go there and we playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? You walk to Eden Park. You walk if it's raining, you would stay in the neighborhood house. And I remember neighborhood house used to have a rug for the motherfucking. They used to have a rug on the floor in their basketball court in the neighborhood house. I'm sorry, Henrietta Johnson. Henrietta Johnson had a rug on there. So if it was raining, we wouldn't walk to Eden Park, but we would all be my cousins, and then everybody Scabby, shout out Scabby, Bobby, Bartnell, we would all be playing basketball. So fast forward, so like I said, I never got drafted in the motherfucking Strawberry Classics. I always just came like, oh nah, come on, W, come play with us. So when I'm over Elbert Park and I see Storm and I'm actually in the game, he looks at me like, oh man, it's about time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why have you been playing? I'm like, man, I didn't even know you had a lead, Storm. You feel what I'm saying? So he was like, oh man, you basically playing. And mind you, he's trying to claim me as South Bridge on his show.
Still to this day.
So
no summer league, no little kids league, go stats.
dig it, man. You know,
yeah, that's crazy.
And one of the greatest things I felt in my life from Storm's class, and this is the year we won. And shout out to Coach Eastland. But they used to have a traveling team every year. This was around the time they really had, you know, we really doing it. But this was the year that the teams was to travel to Wilmington, Delaware. So we played against Jersey, we played against New York, our team from Chester, and another Hall of Fame jacket recipient, Vince Garlick. I happened to be on the motherfucking team, and we had a point guard, but he looks at me and says, look, nah, you bring the ball up from here on out. I'm like, word? Fucking all right. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all know me, that wasn't my thing. But I do whatever I need to do for the team. We start coming back. I'm just trying to play solid. The motherfucking gym start filling up. The big boys ready to play out for us. The championship game. The girls are screaming out, oh, it's running around the corner. Man, Vince and Storm look at me like, yo, this is your time. Man, I think I probably played one of the best basketball games I ever played in my life. We lost. But the confidence these motherfuckers gave me, like, nah, you bring the ball up. Our point guard can choose. I'm like, word, all right, fuck it. I just got heart. I'm not going to be drunk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the guy with the best handle of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the guy with the best handle in the room. Our point guard is not going to beat that. But to have Vince Garland and Storm looking at me like, nah, it's not you. Huh? No, he wasn't on. He wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, this is never here. He's never like two. No. What I'm saying is, in our crew. No, I'm sorry. I said, I don't even have the best man in the room. I should have said our point guard has always been B-Mac. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's what I said. Our point guard has always been B-Mac. And one of the only motherfuckers who killed him on the court like that. I think he was talking about you at first. And he said, nah, our point guard was B-Mac. And I'm sorry. Maybe I should have been you, baby. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have been you. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. B-Mac was not on our crew. Our crew. Our crews. Point guard B-Mac. That was on top of 93. That was like 94, 93. They got knocked off by Jersey. Jersey won everything that motherfucking day. Jersey won everything that day. They got big boys and everything. Big boys, little boys. Nah, Jersey knocked all them niggas, so they knocked everybody off. They got everybody off. Cabrini Reed out there giving them hell and shit. Nah.
Love it. We need to time for Storm, man.
telling you, last one.
You could read the stats in the paper though.
Man,
Man,
that was so real, man.
man.
That was so real,
Papers
man.
dozens.
What Carver's cleaners, nigga?
McCabe.
McCabe's Bulls. Somebody cleaners.
That's crazy.
Somebody ran the paper.
That shit was.
Yeah, they had people's picture in the paper. If you got drafted, like I remember LP when he got drafted #1, he holding up his Adidas sneakers. Like yo,
No,
in the paper.
No,
This is real.
no youth sport now or ever has been in more advanced than school.
Absolutely.
I ran this
That's
one.
gonna happen.
That's crazy. Dang, you better run.
I know some A.
That's the work program ever in the state.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's some AAU and
I don't know what's
regular basketball leagues that wasn't
It was ran like an AAU program.
And don't get it fucked up. Please let the record reflect. The store wasn't letting you play if you didn't hit that motherfucking computer room either.
start bringing classes.
And that was a real thing. You had to go, like, shout out to Mr. Pritchard around fan club because he opened it up. He said, oh no, I see what you got going on. Matter of fact, I opened up this whole first floor for you. Computer room, you got that. Gym, you got that. All that shit, you got that. Shout out to Mr. Pritchard, Capital League, Yale State alum, all of that, man. He saved a lot of motherfuckers' lives too. But for him to open up the computer room, we had to really go in there and do some work. Before you play, you had to go do work.
Listen,
Never played in this practice.
Mr. Pritchard,
All 3 years.
I played that. I told y'all before. I said it already before. Let me tell y'all my squad. My squad recalculated. It started out as me, Jerry, Mina, Showtime, and Pat Hoops. I was the weakest nigga on the squad.
Yo, man. Yo, win love. Oh, well, it wasn't never a
I don't
chip.
give this chick.
Yeah,
I don't give this chick back.
it wasn't never a chip.
Yeah. Who bags? I already responded to this stuff. Some bags me. I responded to it, Dad. Listen, our squad was crazy. Listen, Showtime, we in 6th grade. Showtime averaged 26 points a game.
I can
6th
believe it.
grade?
I can believe it. I can believe it. Nah, I can believe it.
What the fuck?
I remember in middle school at Showtime, they had show with the Legend. Remember that?
Yo! Wow.
Bang that show.
Showtime, man.
Mr. Lester, that shit was crazy. Lester was great.
Boom. That's what you put in work.
He was great.
I know.
Shout out Mr. Lester, man.
I know that year with muscle motherfuckers steppers on the unit. I mean, I muscle sometimes on the unit. That's the other guy motherfucker. Shot, motherfucker.
That's Kelly got shot. That year was Joe, Musk, Snoop was on that unit.
Yes. Man, we was in the crowd going crazy, man.
Snoop was on that unit.
Showa got it done. Musk almost got it
Yeah,
done.
Musk got it done.
Yeah, he got it done. Man,
Nah,
Show
that
motherfucker.
motherfucker batting that shit all Mr.
Kiss the rim. Kiss the rim, motherfucker. Kiss the rim off it. Oh, as bro said.
This ain't gonna happen in middle school.
Nah, it is for that if you knew these niggas. If you knew these niggas, Mr. Lester, you wasn't enough. Them niggas was going at you. And really in the 8th grade, these motherfuckers like, nah, I'm trying to get a name, I'm trying to do something. Me and Mus was in the same, we had the same class, so we got all the same class together. We talked about this shit like, nah, I'm getting a dunk. Man, fuck Mr. Lester. That's it, respectively. But we are like, nah, man, all them years he been dominating, nah, fuck that shit. You and shoot, you gonna trust him. And Snoop, nah, man, kill them niggas, man. I'm like Bundini Brown and Muhammad Ali. Oh, nah, kill them niggas. Mus, what the fuck is we talking about? We in history class. Nah, Mus, we ain't playing that shit with Mr. Lester. We in motherfuckers, go ahead, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man, we're not playing the games, man. Though they dominated the teachers that year, man. We had fun in the stands, man. We had fun, man.
Shout out to Manny Children. Shout out to Manny.
Showtime, Snoop, Mus, Markel Williams.
We had.
Shout out Markel. Oh my God, man.
What's my name?
Remember Cam Russell?
Yeah.
That was before he left.
Man, he left like right after that, didn't he?
Cam was good.
Yeah. I remember Cam.
I really played the East Side. That nigga was nice as shit.
I'm so glad I got so much gold fucking with East Side, man. That nigga, he was another motherfucker.
I wasn't first shit. Don't forget about it. I wasn't first.
What, baseball?
Softball. Yeah, he didn't find my coach. Let's talk about it, Chris. If you want to stay on basketball, let's not
Oh, shit.
I don't like to talk about myself, but if we talk about it, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I know when I touched the field at East Side Connection, softball, I started every game I ever played in, period. Period. Every game I ever played in. Every game I ever played in.
Every game you ever played.
Did you ever lose the chip?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did lose the chip. I got about 4 of them, but I lost the very last one I played in, and I said I'm not taking the van home.
I was wrong. I was
Playing that game, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was
Buddy and G. Wise dropped the ball, dropped between them and KC. Had a motherfucker basic on the trip. I'm like, oh man, I walked home that fuck
I
that.
played that game.
Fuck that.
Listen.
Hey, B.
That was the match for me against KC.
Not two used to win.
Right. Shout out my little cuz KC, man.
That was the matchup.
I ain't seen that nigga in 30 years.
Shout out KC, man.
Another day, man.
But I got a lot. We got a lot. I got a lot of gold out there, man.
So you got a lot of gold.
Coach James, first practice said, hold up. I'm taking you from right field, put you in left field. I stayed there until I moved to shortstop. Period. And you can pencil me in either 3 or 4 in the lineup. Period. I don't talk about any of that. Now, my first year I played, I batted down the lineup. That's fine, no problem. When we was in the championship over George Gray and all them motherfucking people marched across the field to see these 9 to 12 year-old motherfuckers play, I felt like I was on TV some motherfucker where the coach said, nah, Dougie, you batting in 2 holes. I didn't bat past 5 anywhere out in my East Side career. I played left field, I played shortstop, started every game in my East Side career. I don't know about coming off the bench. Let the record reflect that. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
That being said, hey man, yeah, shout out Storm, man, for providing, man, just a beautiful vehicle, man, of entertainment and camaraderie, and just a way to guys, man, like you said, big thing, man, to get guys off the street, provide and free league, man, that's big. Free league.
When you think about it, it's definitely today's terms, for all that it did for everybody, for all you had to do was have water ice money, and if you didn't have water ice money, fuck, you might be playing something, or you might even get something on the strength.
Ain't no free leagues no more.
Ain't none. That's what I'm saying. Ain't none. And even back then, it wasn't a bunch of free leagues. You know what I'm saying? You had somebody that Carson Rack. You know what I'm saying? But if you were playing Conrad, you playing some money. You playing some type of Wilmington Optimist, you playing some money. You playing Brookside Bambino, you paying some money. You know what I'm saying? You paying some other leagues, you playing money. You know, Durham had the biggest league, and it was free. Free.
He could have very well charged me $1 to get in. And all that shit. You know what I mean?
And made a grip.
Entrance was free.
He would have made a grip.
He was free. Word.
He would have made a grip. Just on the $1.
Right.
I'm glad he didn't know, man. Thank you.
That would have made it harder for kids.
I would have played. Nearly wasn't playing shit, nigga. I would have played.
Well, he did though, but it just would have made it harder.
Man, salute and shout Storm, man, for all you did for us, man.
Shout out to the coaches, the volunteers.
All that, man. Cisco. Somebody gotta win. Somebody gotta lose. Playoff time. Somebody gotta win. Somebody gotta lose. Oh man, Lex Diamonds, man. She didn't bring money.
Rick
See?
Bob,
Oh yeah, man.
Cisco,
Shout out to Uncle, man, Chris, Uncle Chris, man, Todd,
TV.
Stan.
Shout out all of y'all, man, all of
the student councilman I used to go up there.
City Councilman Kelly.
Okay,
City
Kevin
Councilman
Kelly.
yeah.
Kevin Kelly. Shout out to Baker's Bashers. Jim Baker.
He used to actually coach.
Yeah, he did. Kevin Kelly. I'm coming down coaching my league team.
So shout out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was one of the teams that Cam Martin was on. That was pretty good. It was green that year. It was green that year. We knocked them off and go to the chip. No, they had medley and all that on the team. They just had a bunch of dogs on the unit. Oh man,
That was the days, man.
the days, man.
Another classic.
Yo, I found out about the classic, and like I said, I never even got picked, man. I'm coming through just somewhere and just get on the unit, man. Here, man, we got a shirt for you. I'm glad I was good enough in some guys' eyes to play, man. I ain't gonna lie, because there was a lot of people, man. I mean, the Sperman Classic was a proving ground as well. You know?
Absolutely.
It was a proving ground. You might couldn't beat everybody, but if you could compete, you was all right. You know what I'm saying? If you could compete and you was out there, you was all right. But you get fished out if you couldn't play. You know what I'm saying? You don't get fished out. It was like, for us to be as young as we was, it was a very advanced league. You know what I'm saying? I know it was a skill. It was some skills out there, man.
It wasn't too many people that was just out there slopping it up.
Nah, you couldn't.
Everybody had some You know what I'm saying? You might not be as good as they did.
That's the only sport I'm coming off the bench in is basketball. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on the greatest, but I'm like, nah, it was people that really was good play. It was in front of me. I'm just glad I was, I didn't start all the time, but I'm glad it was motherfuckers in front of me that could really play. Like, yeah, this motherfucker can really play. I shouldn't be starting. I mean, I'm gonna get time, but yeah, that first year, man. No, matter of fact, the first 2 years I came off the bench. The first year over there, the last year over there, the apartment, the first year fucking with y'all. He was like, nah, you gonna be my sixth man. Whoever who out there scoring or whatever, the name being beat by him, you get him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the motherfucker.
Honestly, like we had Darnell here. We had Darnell going here.
He did. Hall of Fame Jackie Award winner. Kelly.
I gotta go.
Take it easy, bro, man. Like, rolling good, man.
You want the grip?
Yeah.
All right.
I might move around. You ain't fine there. You the kid.
Darnell, we had Darnell on from the game through. And like you said, we started playing basketball, so it was like 14. He honed those skills in the classics.
In the
To
class.
make him an all-state.
The classic was such a
4 years later.
grind, man.
That's big.
Real.
That's the
That's
only
real.
real competition we had back then. So that competition, I've seen another player like that come through the class. Of course, James
Yes.
was like that. You know what I'm saying? He honed his skills over and over in the classes, and he got better and better. And when high school finally came, he was unstoppable. Yeah?
No, of course. He was real.
You know what I'm saying?
He was real.
So that league at that time, it was developing a lot of players.
Yes, it was, man. Yes, it
It was
was.
developing players.
Yes, it was,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? It made you want to get better.
Yeah. It'd be just many people there, you know what I'm saying, especially influential people who you want to look good in front of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this was real, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real. If it ain't a huge crowd, it's definitely a crowd full of significant people who you want to shine in front of, or at least, show your medal, show your wear, show what I got. You know what I'm saying? So to be on that level, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, man, playing in front of some people, that's real, man. To put together something where people can come and see you and you can show your talents in front of some people, that's real, man. I love playing in front of people. I love that kind of shit. Whether I'm good or bad, man, I love playing in front of people. And to have it
have something so significant where people would just show up. I mean, lots of people and real people would just show up and be watching 12-year-olds ball. This is real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta have something real and something tangible that everybody want to be a part of, man. You know, shout out that.
I remember playing in the Stormers before Hammer was at all my community. As soon as I ripped motherfucker, oh golly, right there, oh let's go. Bro, that shit was real.
That shit, that make you feel
Yeah,
like,
bro,
right.
it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Should be real, man. Shout out to Storm, man, again, man. I know we gave you a lot, man, but shout out to Storm again, man, for what you did for the whole fucking, this area. I can't even say our city, man. You know, this whole fucking tri-state area, man, because you was putting us on, man, for 20-some odd years, man. Thank you. Thank you for all you did, man.
That's real.
Thank you for all the boys and girls and the parents. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You deserve.
Listen. On that note, again, big love to Storm, man. Big love to everybody who made the list.
Shout out there.
Big love to some people who didn't make the list. We see you. You know what I'm saying? We see you. Real shit. We gonna get out of here, man. On that note, man. You know what I mean? We gonna say peace from the homie over chill.
Yeah, man. Peace, man. Give you all the hype, man. Talk about the debate. It was cool with me. But it was cool with me. But, man, I see y'all next week. I think we got the ladies coming on.
That part.
Hypothetically speaking.
That part.
And, oh, yeah. I got something. Oh, I got something special.
Something special.
First meeting,
Yes, sir.
Something special.
Something special.
Oh, I like special shit.
Coming
Special
out
shit's
real
cool.
soon.
Special shit's pretty cool. I like
Coming out real soon,
Yeah.
man. Look out for it. And peace.
that part. My man.
Well, you know, man, the list is always, gonna have some people on it that, whatever. But I would like to say, man, everybody's on the list. Congratulations. It ain't easy. It's well deserved. Take a jacket, word proud. And to those who didn't make the list, and look, man, it don't make you no less of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw you. Can't take what you did. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, shout out to Storm and all the Hall of Famers and all the should be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. I echo those sentiments, man. This is the league with a vast history, man, rich history. The helpful league, the entertainment league, the standard bearer for a long time, man. There probably never be another league like this again. Shout out Storm. Big undertaking doing this, man. I think it's good just for conversation, if nothing else, man. And once again, man, to the guys that did not make it, man. It doesn't erase your history. It doesn't erase what you did. It doesn't erase anything. There's a list for everything. Everybody can't make every list. There's criteria for this, that, and the other, man. One list you might not make it, but on another list you may make it. So it's no big deal, man. It's just, congratulate everybody, man. Everybody deserves flowers, So with that being said, it's Tuesday night, keep that going, man.
That's real. It's what we mad. Listen, Storm, we appreciate you, bro. We love you. Like we said earlier, you said a lot of lies, man. Whether you realize it or not, you said a lot of lies. Not even just the people who played, the people who was in attendance, people who was sitting there checking out their little bro, their little cousin, their young boy, whatever the case may be. A lot of lies we say because of you and your vision. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Duffy's Hope too, man. You know what I mean? Duffy's league, man, is in my opinion, a continuation of Storm's journey, and I appreciate you, Duff, man. You're doing the same thing Storm did. You know what I mean? You're saving lives, man. Keeping these young folks off the streets, man. So I appreciate you. The 100 that got nominated, men and women, we see you. We appreciate you. We enjoy watching y'all play. For the people who didn't make it but deserved it, we see you also. We enjoy watching y'all play. On that note, We out of here, man. We appreciate y'all walking with us. Shout out to Big Bro and doing the building, checking with us all
Shout out
day,
to
all
Corey.
night. You know what I mean? We out, man. That part, man. Anyway, next Tuesday, fuck with us. Hypothetical speaking in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Live Fire Nights podcast, man, and there's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woods of Delaware.
Where was you from?
Now,
I'm from
who's
the East
fighting right
Side.
now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him. Let me see him.
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nights Podcast.
Let me see him.